join a local church in order to teach about the nature of true love. The Apostle John wrote in 1 John 3, "Dear children, let us not love with words or tongue, but with actions and in truth." And he said in chapter 4, verse 21, "And he has given us this command, whoever loves God must also love his brother." And he said in chapter 5, verse 3, "This is love for God, to obey his commands." But surely we know and love God, someone might say, because our hearts are moved and tears roll down our cheeks when we sing Amazing Grace in church. No, says John, we know that we have passed from death to life because we love our brothers. Anyone who does not love remains in death. This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers. That's from 1 John 3. And it's within the context of the local church where we learn that true love for God means loving and not hating our brothers. It means being obedient to God's command. I sometimes have opportunity to say to young people in our congregation who, because I preach hour-long sermons, we attract a certain kind of person who sits around and read Puritans and R.C. Sproul and Wayne Grudem and John Piper. And I sometimes say, listen, if you love to read, R.C. Sproul or John Piper, but you won't inconvenience yourself by getting up an hour early to go pick up an old person who needs a ride to church, I don't know if you're saved. I don't know if you know what it means to be a Christian. The demons are very good theologians. They understand all these things in their minds, but they aren't changed by them. Their affections aren't touched by them. But if you're truly a Christian, it's in the nature of a Christian to love real people. And that love at times will be inconvenient. It will be difficult. And that's why in our local church, we covenant together. We're a flock of imperfect sheep. On the other hand, when you choose not to join a church, that lack of commitment is fostered by a lack of formal membership. That works as a temptation to your flesh. It's an opportunity for self-deception. Because when you don't have any stated commitments like that, well, then the inconveniences of love are minimized. You keep people's expectations low. And then when we assemble just with those we want to. Maybe people who are like us. And the worth of our love is therefore less compelling, evidence of its divine nature, because it's the kind of love people of the world know, with people that they have as friends who are just like them. No, friends, membership functions to instruct us in the very nature of Christian love and to encourage its expression.